The three addictions that I'm going to be talking about are addictions that I've had, but they just escalated over the winter season. Before I had it kind of under control, now it seems to be getting out of control. So I've got to consciously do something about it. The only reason why I'm disclosing them to all of you is because I'm looking at you all as accountability partners. So with that being said, please don't judge. That's not what I'm looking for, judgment. I'm just looking for accountability partners. That in mind, and let's be kind. Ooh, it's coming down hard. It smells like hail. Hail? Oh, no. It is. That's hail. Uh-oh. Ouch. Ow. That hit me in the finger and hurt. I think it broke my finger. What not to do in a hailstorm? Don't put your finger out. Wow, that hurt. Or something, I forget. I'll put it up there what that's called, but that's a definite must for van life. But as you can see, it's pretty clean. It's going to be raining for the next 2 days, so I don't feel guilty about not going outside and doing nothing. I'm just going to sit here and feed my 3 addictions, my 3 bad habits that I have. This is one of them because I went and got myself a Keurig on Boxing Day because it was practically giving them away, and so I thought, you know what, I might as well get it because I was having trouble finding those little cans of propane, or butane I should say, for my little portable camping stove. And so I thought, well, at least if I got that, then I'm always going to have electricity because, you know, over the winter. This is my living quarters here. And so I got myself a Keurig, and now it's become an addiction. I went from drinking 2, maybe 3 coffees in the morning. It went up to like 8 to 10. So I've now brought it down to 5, which is still way too much for me, for my liking. And I noticed, yeah, my stomach is getting all crampy because I use the 10% cream. And here in Quebec, they put a lot of crap in it, unlike out west, where it's just cream and milk. Here, they put shit in it you can't even pronounce. So, you know I should not be consuming that, but I am. Nonetheless, I am. So I've got to kind of curb this, you know, habit, get rid of it, or something. Something's got to give. So the Keurig is one bad habit. What I'm sitting in front of right now is the other one. Yes, I'm addicted to, my habit is YouTube. I binge watch YouTube. I don't care about any other social media platform. It's been months since I've actually been on any of them. Some of them I haven't even used before, but YouTube, that's a different story. Like I learn so much from YouTube. There's so many channels out there that are informative, and that's what I do. And so when it's raining like this, I really don't feel guilty about sitting in here and educating myself, or at least that's what I tell myself. But that's why I like being out in nature, away from, you know, I don't have any Wi-Fi signal, and so I'm forced to do other stuff. But the other one is medicinal marijuana. Even though I do have a prescription for it, it's not paid for. And it was hard to actually even get that, because they want to force, you know, depression pills down you, or sleeping pills, and all these pills to, you know, support the pharmaceutical. And I refuse to take that. I use an indica strand is what I prefer to help me go to sleep, because I have serious sleeping problems. I don't have insomnia anymore, but I did when I first fled the abuse back in 2018, November actually of 2018. When I fled, I was so traumatized that even when I did fall asleep, it wasn't a good sleep, because I'd wake up in night terrors, you know, nightmares, and it was just brutal. But that is all a thing of the past now, but I still have the habit. I started smoking marijuana like on a regular basis, I would say, back in 2006. I was going to my doctor, and he was always trying to force prescription pills on me, and then I was introduced to, you know, marijuana by one of my ex-boyfriends. And so I did it, and he would just literally, like after 1, 2 toke, it would be like 3, 2, 1. I would be out. And so I thought, wow, this is awesome, you know. And you know, as the days turn into weeks, turn into months, turn into years, of course you get an immunity to it. And so yeah, I can get into more about that, but I'm not going to. It's basically, you know, it's all of my habits that I created for myself, so I've got to eliminate them, and I will. It's just a matter of time and mindset. And right now, I just don't have the mindset. But anyhow, I'm just going to, I did all of my spring cleaning. It's good enough for me. Right now, all my garage, under the bed, I've got all my clean sheets on, all my clothes are cleaned. My closet's organized, everything is all organized, and so I feel really awesome about sitting here, listening to the rain, and watching my YouTube. Yeah, and I'm trying to not smoke all day, and I only like smoke at nighttime when I'm unwinding, when I want to wind down. I call it a nightcap. And so I will have my little joint, an indica strand. I really like a nice mild sativa strand where I can just get lost in my creative imagination, my creative thinking, and that I like using it for that as well. But I will never, I don't consider myself, well, at least I justify it, because I don't have to do it. I will never, like, not be responsible. Like, all my responsibilities are done before I indulge, and so that's how I justify it and don't think it's a problem. But the reality is it is a problem, because a lot of times I feel like, oh well, I've got nothing really to do today anyways, I don't have no responsibilities, I might as well get high. It gives me the illusion that I'm doing something, and so I don't feel guilty. Whereas if I wasn't smoking it, then I would more than likely find something to do rather than just being sloth-like, and you know. But anyways, like I said, I'm far from healed. I've got a lot of healing to do. I'm not in denial about it anymore. I'm acknowledging it, and I am actually acknowledging it so that I can give the love and support and understanding that my inner child needs in order to get rid of these addictions. But listen to that. This is the great part of van life. Just the pitter-patters on the roof of the van. It's just so calming to me. Anyways, I'm just going to be chilling here. I love, love, love the temperature is so perfect. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention yesterday, so that would have been the 18th of May. So I put my ceramic heater away just 5 days ago, 6 days ago, because it was on the 13th. It's now the 19th. But yesterday, so May 18th, I had to pull my ceramic heater back out because in the night it was dropping to like anywhere from 4 to 6 degrees. Ooh, and it's almost the end of May. Like, what is going on? Wow, using a heater and we're pushing the end of May. That's just bizarre to me. But nonetheless, yeah, the heater's right here, and so is my Keurig. I'm going to show you. So I like watching him sipping on my Keurig coffee. And there's my ceramic heater pulled back out. But yeah. And there's the date. Where is it? There we are. See? In the last video, I didn't know what to do with these canned goods because a lot of them were really rusted out and I didn't want to chance it. So instead of throwing the whole can away with all the food in it still, I wanted to recycle the can. And when I opened it up, it was totally fine. I had a little, you know, smell, a little taste. And yeah, all of these were good. And so I threw it all in a pot. Added a few more ingredients, and bam, I've got a beautiful pot of chili. Chili on chili days. Yeah. I also want to mention that this one here, I don't even care what it smells like. I'm not going to eat it. But I will give it to the crows or the ravens, whatever they are, so I can recycle the can. But these two, I cleaned off the top and even the bottom. It's really not so bad, actually. So yeah, I'll give it a smell and a taste and see. But I am going to be putting the the chili on some of this brown rice pasta. Or I might use my tortilla chips. I don't know yet. But yeah. Ooh. It's so good. Wow. So it finally stopped raining, but it's still cloudy. The sun might peek out to say hello. It's only 11 degrees, so I'll have to put on a jacket. But inside of here, it's 20 degrees. I have put the heater on a couple of times, but for the most part, it's been off. So it was because I had the stove on. Keep it nice and cozy warm in here. Want to get outside. I haven't been outside except to feed the cats a couple times, and I want to get some fresh air, stretch my legs. Yeah, so I'm hoping the sun, it's what is it, 20 to 6. So there's still a few hours, or a couple of hours anyways, before the sun sets. So like I said, I'm hoping it'll come out to say hello. Okay. As you can see, I decided to go with the chips. It's just delicious. Wow. Mmm. So good. Mm-hmm. Wow. Was not planning this or expecting this. Hmm.